you ever watch an internet review show and the host is suddenly dressed in a bizarre way, and then you realize, oh, he's trying to be a character from the video game or comic or movie that he's reviewing? I mean, what does it add? Absolutely nothing. If anything, it makes him less credible. Does his opinion really matter if he's dressed like a video game character? No, it doesn't. This guy is clearly out of his mind. Why should you listen to him? If you guys ever, and I mean ever, see me trying to pull a stunt like that, I want you to shut it down. I want you to call me out on it. I want you to point at me and go, ha ha ha, you're dumb, stop doing that. Oh, this? Well, even though I'm reviewing the Blues Brothers for Super Nintendo today, that has absolutely nothing to do with the way I'm dressed. No, this is my regular Saturday night, stuff, man. I go downtown like this and dance with all the girls, and they're all remarking on how good I look. They're like, that guy is fine with a capital F. I mean, that guy isn't fooling anyone. No, I'm pathetic. So, let's just review the game, okay? I'm not breaking any new ground by saying this, but games based on movies almost always suck. I mean, it's like a fundamental law of gaming. They can't be good. They can be okay, they can be playable, but more often than not, they're complete wastes of plastic. I've seen people review this kind of stuff before. They get a lot of comedy out of the fact that the games are nothing like the movies. And that holds true here. This is off the walls weird. Why are the Blues Brothers bouncing off mushrooms and fighting giant snails by throwing records at them? This is just bizarre. This makes no sense. Anyway, it becomes maybe a little bit like Blues Brothers later on, when you're in a jail fighting bulldogs. That's not too far. Well, it's something that maybe could have happened in the movie. I mean, they did go to jail. Sometimes they have guard dogs in jails. You wouldn't throw records at them though, you'd probably just punch them in the nose. So what we need to do when looking at Blues Brothers is forget that it's a game based on the Blues Brothers. Let's just ignore any connection and focus on the core gameplay. Is it fun? Is it entertaining? Is it worth your time? Almost. Maybe, kind of. I have one really positive thing to say. I like the feel of it. A lot of these kind of ho-hum platformers don't really understand what makes Mario or Donkey Kong Country work. And that is the sense of speed and momentum. I think the Blues Brothers, when you're playing, high octane, dashing through, jumping off chains and grappling and leaping over pits, that's when it really works. It actually responds very well. I think these are very smooth, workable controls. I kind of like the feel of it. Even the record throwing is kind of a fun mechanic. You can totally machine gun them or just snipe someone with them, and there's plenty to go around. I also like the power-up. The little pies you pick up that make Aykroyd and Belushi go on steroids and rip through their shirts like the Hulk. This makes you jump higher and run faster, and it makes you look like a badass, and I appreciate that kind of thing. Because you know what, as cool as throwing fireballs is in Mario, he doesn't look like a badass. This is cool. They've already got the shades, give them the ripped abs, and man, they could be superheroes. That would have been a good game. I mean, since you're going so far away from the Blues Brothers title as it is, why not just go all the way and just make them into superheroes, flying around, throwing lightning bolts? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Why not throw a dragon into the mix? Oh, you did. Well then, there's a dragon in this game. Don't you remember that scene from the movie? Look, I can buy the giant snails. I can buy jumping off mushrooms. I can't swallow this. This is just too far. But this level is notable for something else other than the dragon, believe it or not. This is stage 13 in the game. Up until this point, things have been pretty easy. There are a few challenges along the way, but nothing a good Blues Brother can't handle. So you jump on the dragon and you're riding around and you realize, man, there sure are a lot of free lives in this level. And then a thought struck me. What happens if I collect, the 12 lives, and then kill myself, and then repeat it? Again and again. Oh, now I have 99 lives. Stage 13 and I have 99 lives. I'm basically unstoppable. Well, I guess there's about 19 stages left, and, well, they're not going to pose a challenge, are they? Seriously, this one level is completely broken and destroys any sense of challenge. So what could have made the Blues Brothers more Blues Brothers-y? Well, how about you fight the police? How about you have car chase scenes through a shopping mall? What if you have to get the band back together? You have to find the other band members and convince them to come back. What if they have Carrie Fisher with her machine gun try and take you out? What if they had a mission where you have to promote the big event and get people to come to your concert? I'm not saying that would work. I'm just saying that Titus, the developers, should have maybe tried to put some effort into this and tried to figure something out. It seems to me they just got the characters and threw them into some other side-scrolling game they might have been creating at the time. They had no intention of creating the Blues Brothers here. And I guess if you get over that fact, it's okay. It's pretty playable. It's kind of fun at times. It's not remarkable. If you want to play a good platformer, stick with something you've heard of before. Stick with Mario or Donkey Kong, as I said. But if you just want to play something new or you find it cheap, it's worth a run, man. It's not too bad.
Sugar to kiss, sugar to kiss. I need you,